Twitch?
Poke.
There you go.
Poke. There it goes. Oh wait, I think it's I need to adjust this a little on here. Yeah, I think I gotta adjust a few things here on, 'cause it looks like it's a little off.
Okay.
Nope. Still looks a little off.
Like, slightly off-center.
Well, not just that, it looks like it's like a different size, too.
A little zoomed in, maybe.
Yeah.
No, normally we take care of this before things start, but,
Yeah,
I was a little late on, coming up.
yeah. Okay, I think we're good there.
Okay. Close enough.
Yeah, close enough.
But, hello out there in internet land. How are we all doing?
Well, Viola is alive in the chat.
That's good. We have a Living Z.
Yes.
Night of the Living Z.
Yes. And Becca.
Oh, hi, Becca.
Hello.
Kurt said something funny in the Discord server, which is just a mood.
And Sarad is listening in as well, which convenient because as you can see on screen, Sparrowson evolved.
Yes.
Now he can fly us a little bit stronger.
Fly me to the moon. I don't know the lyrics to that damn song.
And he's helping us get Lion Asshole out of a hole. And Yowza's here too.
Hi, Yowza.
We can toss you back into the hole, Leonard. It's fine.
Yeah, we're okay with tossing you in the hole.
Yeah, we'll keep your familiar. He seems like a reasonable chap, but you're clearly not worth the trouble. Much like the Leonard in Monster Prom, you are the worst.
I still love Waffle's canon voice for Leonard. It's just Waffle vomiting constantly.
Yes.
Weirdly, whenever we do Monster Prom, I feel like everybody else's voices for characters are just a little better for what they are than mine are. But because, like, I'm doing definitively the wrong voices for pretty much everybody. Like the only character I feel like I own is, God, I can't even remember his name because it's been a long time since we've played that game. Damien.
Yes.
Nobody does Damien quite like me because I'm a terrible human being. but yeah, like, Palm is Calculester, Anna as Zoe. Anna just friggin' is Zoe.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were I was a little late getting back up here because I was sitting down and watching Star Wars Rebels while family stuff was going on. It's been a long couple of weeks.
It has.
Been dealing with a lot of family stuff and work stuff.
And we got ourselves a spammer in the... Well, we got a bot or some kind in the chat.
Not anymore.
Good riddance.
Viola cast begone, thought.
Haha. Speedy
Crap.
fingies.
Speedy thingies.
And there's Courage.
Hi, Courage.
You know you've made it when you're mated by bots.
Friggin' bots. I'm in a Star Wars mood, so I just remembered the thing from KOTOR 2 of all things. Why don't you like droids? Because they break in the head.
The hell game this is,
Okay.
essentially, it's a Pokemon Metroidvania.
Yep. Imagine Symphony of the Night plus Pokemon, and you'd not be far off. It's called Monster Sanctuary.
Yes. Which reminds me, once this fight is over, we got a couple more eggs to hatch and some more critters to name.
Oh! That's right, you've been doing things off screen while I'm at work.
A little bit. I ended up stopping at some point because I was probably getting a little too ahead of myself.
And that's why you played SteamWorld Dig instead.
Yes, and I beat that in like 3 days.
I think the first time I played it, I beat it in one sitting. Like I was in a car ride or something. I'm like, I'm playing this now. I get through it and I'm like, the car ride's not over. Damn it. I want more of this game. We are the one with the hat. We have the big pimpin' hat.
Yes. We mugged an armamentalist from Dragon Quest. For their clothes.
Speaking of, I finally downloaded the Smash DLC today because, unlike some other games I've been trying to work my way through, Smash doesn't require brain power on my part. Smash is a lot of fun, and it's been a long time since I've played it. Got like a year and a half, so I'm hella rusty. But it's a good thing for me just to sit down and wail on some guys when I'm stressed, or...
Yes. Just keep beating up Sephiroth over and over again.
It's not quite as relaxing as something like random levels in Mario Maker or other 2D platformers are, but it's still a good, solid, no-brain game for me.
Apparently Courage's favorite is Donkey Kong.
Yes, that is true. See, back in, like, the 64... You've only played the Nintendo 64 version, right, Courage? I can't remember. But, Courage's big strategy was pick up dude, jump off cliff, throw while falling off cliff, helicopter back up, repeat as necessary.
Okay, guys, what should we name our mantis friend?
That damn mantis from Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which always kicked Lantern's ass, because that totally fits. Friggin' Metropolis Zone. I mean, Scyther is an option.
I just thought one.
Oh my god! I should just I should just do recordings of myself doing Cave Johnson speeches and just post them to Twitter and tag Winner just to see how Winner reacts. I love seeing Winner voice random things.
Okay, now we got ourselves a pterodactyl.
I've got a name for this one, but I want to see if anyone else comes up with a name.
Okay.
Cause I just got through rereading some Dr. McNinja in the past 2 weeks or so.
Petrie.
Petrie, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Courage's is better than mine was.
Yes. I had another idea, but I like this one better.
Petrie was your favorite in Land Before Time, wasn't he, Courage? I can't remember.
Now we got Giant Enemy Crab.
Name, weak point.
Spike was pretty cool.
Spike was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
God, I know we had the first one on VHS, and then when I was in elementary school and they didn't want to teach, they would just make us watch one of the random god-awful sequels. I remember in one of the sequels, there were a couple of dinosaurs that were implied to be, like, alien scientists or something, and I was like,
Yep.
what the hell is this movie doing? I just wanted some goddamn dinosaurs.
Yep.
We didn't need to make this complicated.
They did. Yes, the one with the space rock.
Yep. Let's see, but, Crab, Kingler?
Okay. Chad.
Chad works. I like Chad.
Okay.
Actually, when I was growing up, a friend of mine's brother was. I knew a real life person named Chad.
I think you have an idea to name this one.
I do?
From a certain series we like. Doesn't that look similar to a Manilo?
Oh, God, what was...
Yeah, what was the fish name?
What was the name of the guy that Viola hated with a passion?
Marlock.
Marlock, yes!
Beep, boop, boop, boop.
Okay, and Yowza has the next one.
Okay.
Whatever the next one is. We can.
That would be the seahorse, but he's a dark seahorse.
If you don't have one for this one, Yowza, you can totally pick another one. The only reason I'm picking Yowza out is
he
because,
has one for the goat, so okay, we'll save the goat for him.
Okay, we'll save the goat. Yeah.
Okay. So then the question is, what to name our dark seahorse?
I mean, Claire from Pokemon comes to mind just because she has a Kingdra.
Becca says Nightmare.
Nightmare works.
Okay, and now we got a purple mantis.
I feel like I've seen this movie. It looks kind of like the aliens from Alien Apocalypse. Pity I don't remember the species name of those guys, because that movie was, aside from Bruce Campbell, it's a very forgettable movie. Like, even by Bruce Campbell movie standards, it was just... It definitely was one that was like, yep, that's there.
Shiny Zorak.
Shiny Zorak works.
Okay.
I like me my Space Ghost. Oh, God. Like, I guess it was closer to 15 years ago now. DC actually had a limited series that was, like, an adult, edgy Space Ghost, and the reason I know this is because Courage got all 6 issues of it, and it was pretty badass.
Apparently we got... I think we know what to name this one.
I have several names for this one, and several names for it only.
Okay.
Like, Yoko, Churro,
Well, we already have a churro and a waffle, so we might have to go with Yoko.
Okay, there is a Yoko in this game.
Yes. And now we got ourselves a little Durgan.
Durgan. Good Durgan names. God, the name of the Durgan from Guards, what was it? Or the names of any of the Durgans that Sybil Vimes raises. Literally any of them. Oh god, in one of the Discworld books you'd appreciate this. So
Mambo 16.
Mambo 16. So one of the characters in the City Watch series Discworld books is Sybil Vimes, who raises swamp dragons, which are noticeably explosive in nature. They're ugly and not particularly well put together. They're products of, like, massive inbreeding. But,
okay. So, yeah, as it says, Goat's name is Azrael.
Welp. Goat. So, but, in one of the books, at one point, Sam and Sybil Vimes' house gets attacked by dwarves, and one of the dwarves has a flamethrower. And, Sybil Vimes happens to be working in her dragon pens when she's doing this. And so the dwarf shoots her with a flamethrower. She's wearing her dragon-proof garb, so nothing happens. She is not ill-affected. At which point she just turns to her husband Sam and is like, "Get down." Because the dragons see the dwarf shoot the flamethrower, and they take it as a challenge. The dwarf ends up exploding.
Yes. Also, I didn't show off this critter that I caught off screen, but we got ourselves a blowfish. I named him Barnacles.
If we got a blowfish, we should have named him Hootie.
I didn't think of it at the time. I just went with Barnacles after, like, one of our little conversations.
That one was either very early in the morning or very late at night. I can't remember which.
I don't remember either.
I just know you were not awake.
Yeah. But he's a little better than Fish, just because he can go through these bubbly areas.
Oh.
Hello, what are you guys doing? Yeah, how are you supposed to open that? Switches on the ground or the key. Where are the key or the key? It takes 3 to enter the mall. Oh, so I had to save the bastard.
It sort of reminds me of the entrance to Lower Norfair in Super Metroid. Yeah, like that's just Ridley's mouth straight up friggin' opening.
That was the other thought I had for the pterodactyl name.
The one I was going with was Birdosaur, after a character from Dr. McNinja, which if you've never read, you should do that. It was awesome.
Tight squeeze.
Courage actually got me one of the paperbacks for Dr. McNinja several years ago, but it was a webcomic originally, and it was awesome. It was like I was reading that around the same time that I was reading 8-Bit Theater, and they are both some of my favorite webcomics ever. They both end. Let's see here. 8-Bit Theater, I think, ended like 8 or 9 years ago, and then Dr. McNinja ended 4 or 5 years ago, I want to say. Right now, the main webcomics that I read are Darths and Droids, Friendship is Dragons, and Order of the Stick. Everything I know about My Little Pony, I learned from Friendship is Dragons. I really hope Dork starts reading that, because
Yes.
I think he's gonna have fun with it.
Yes. Rare seashell. So yeah, that's another little thing I'm doing on the side, is collecting some rare seashells. Interesting old books here. One of them seems to be a diary. The daring, extraordinary, and fancy escapades of Captain Carter. Oh right, we were looking for treasure. Because some dude wanted treasure. Convenient that the books ended up in this little corner where they don't get wet. There's a bookmark to start on one specific page later in the book. November 10th, 2:02 AC. Today, when I was enjoying a fun drink at a certain wretched hive of scum and villainy, which shall remain unnamed, it was totally Tortuga, wasn't it? I was approached by a strange character. He called himself an alchemist. What I liked the most, though, is they started the conversation by dropping a heavy pouch of clinking coins at my table. Not harm me for a simple smuggling job. Smuggling possibly too, but maybe that was later. Him and a group of other alchemists wanted to see the inside of the monster sanctuary. Thanks to my ship, which was able to freely cross the barrier between the old world and the monster sanctuary, I was the only one fit for the job. Sure, they were all rather strange fellows, wearing robes and masks with names unlike any I'd heard in any of the countries of the old world, but on the other hand, they had a lot of gold. And I'm a greedy pirate, damn it. So I realized too late it was a false gold. Turns out it all went brittle after a month or two. They tricked me and I'm not ashamed to admit it. There's another reason why I regret accepting the job, though. Their leader called himself Marduk. He gave me the creeps. Never actually talked to him or what was under his mask, but I heard the other alchemists whisper about him as if they were afraid of him themselves. I heard them say none of them knew in fact what he looked like. Somebody even said that his figure and his voice would change sometimes, like he could shapeshift or something. Truly dread what I might have brought inside Sanctuary, and if I don't live up to see it fully. That's the end of it. Well,
My god, it's gonna turn out to be Bob Saget.
maybe. And yeah, turns out he has no face like Waffle.
Oh.
Oh, okay, hello. Treasure. Combo potion.
Combo number 5.
What happened to 1 through 4?
I ate them.
What did it taste like?
It tasted like sadness.
And I guess that's our champion monster, which clearly is a Metroid reference of some kind.
We are fighting. We are going to. If it's weak to ice, it's definitely a Metroid reference.
Okay. Man, even the lion's saying, "Leonard, you suck." Let her do it. Julia? No. Fine. I will fight you guys. Am I going to fight you both at the same time? Uh-huh. Okay, so let's see. You don't have a lot. Okay. So, let's see. We got Bear, Frosty, and Gecko. So let's try with you first.
Pimps ahoy.
Yes.
Still haven't gotten that burger.
How dare.
It is actually Burger Day at work later this week, but it's not the same, you know?
Yeah.
That's one of the things I've been doing today. Some of my responsibilities at work are changing a little bit, so I'm trying to get caught up on a month's worth of paperwork that wasn't originally my job.
Yep.
I was working on that a little bit while watching Willow with people in the server.
Yes.
All of you who have never seen Willow, you need to see Willow because it's awesome.
Yes.
Luckily, I did make a dent in the paperwork, and once I get over this initial hump, I'll be able to knock it out faster just by having general templates in place.
Yes.
But for now, it's just like, ugh.
You still got a good bunch done. That's still a start, and I'm still proud of you for it.
So the paperwork was originally hard copy, and that's why there was a month of it left over. I'm changing that.
Yep.
I found most of the forms I need online, and the one form that I haven't, I'm sure I can find, or I'm honestly not even sure we necessarily need it. So I'm typing it in, and then from there I'll be able to do it as just copy pasta. I'll upload it to a Google Drive later, and then we'll have everything we need on hand. We don't have to worry about humping huge notebooks full of paper back and forth, and people will actually be able to friggin' read it. I watched Willow a lot as a kid. It's made by Lucasfilm. It's sort of Lord of the Rings meets Star Wars a bit. And I watched it a lot because my sister had a huge crush on Val Kilmer back in the day. Huge crush. So things like Real Genius, Tombstone, Batman Forever, Prince of Egypt, The Saint, that crappy spy movie he was a teenager in. Yeah, I've pretty much seen all of those at least once, if not multiple times.
This was my first time seeing Willow. It was very interesting.
We definitely need to do more movie nights and days in the server.
Yes.
I'm not sure Sunday will always work for me, but it sort of worked today to have something on in the background while I was half-heartedly doing boring-ass paperwork. Still waiting for those Pokemon 25 announcements. Like, the most persistent rumor I've been hearing is Diamond and Pearl remakes. I don't plan on getting Pokemon Snap. Sorry, game never interested me back on the 64, doesn't interest me now.
That is fair.
But if the Diamond and Pearl remakes come out, I'd be okay with that as long as they did some tweaking to them a little bit. Star would get to pick the version that I get.
Ooh.
For like the past several generations of Pokemon, in fact, I think it was starting in Gen 3, I just would let someone else pick whatever version of Pokemon I was getting. Like Gen 3, Courage picked that up for me, because like I was in high school at the time, and I was trying to pretend that, oh, Pokemon is dumb, I don't like Pokemon, look at that dumb Pokemon, look at that dumb Pokemon, they're so dumb, aren't they? Courage wasn't fooled for a minute. And so, like, one day he was getting home from work, and he's like, here, I bought you Pokemon, shut the hell up. And then, when Diamond and Pearl were coming out, I let him pick the version for that. Black and White, I actually let one of Dad's grad students pick that out because they happened to be with me at the time, and they're like, what the hell are you making me choose for? I don't know shit about Pokemon. And I'm like, just pick one, damn it. Flip a coin, I don't care. For X and Y, Courage picked that one. For Sun and Moon, my friend Britt actually picked that one out because she, her husband, and I got them together. Sword and Shield, Courage picked because he bought that for me as a gift. And, Let's Go, I got Eevee because the guy at the GameStop called Tails when I flipped that coin. Like, I enjoyed Pearl, mostly because I love Bastiodon. It doesn't match my playstyle at all, but I love that thing. Gen 4 is one of the versions where I have a very mixed relationship with it. I love the region, like, aesthetically I love Sinnoh. I adore the gym leaders in that game. The Team Galactic I'm sort of on, and Diamond and Pearl had kind of a screwed up Pokemon selection, and there was a lot of issues with how the Pokedex in that game worked. So I'm hoping they make some adjustments to that, just to make it so that you have more than 2 options for fire types, for example. Yeah, the lore of Sinnoh is great, and it's based on a part of Japan I really want to check out sometime, Hokkaido. Up north, it's basically the farthest island north in Japan, although the area where the Battle Frontier is, I think, is actually an island where, like, 3/4 of it is owned by Russia and 1/4 is owned by Japan or something. Anyway, it has, like, a very different culture and a very different cuisine from, say, Honshu or some of the other islands.
Hell yeah! Alright, FEESHY man.
Time to fight a Metroid.
Let's see, I have no idea. Okay, he's actually strong against water, so...
Oh. But he's weak against purple, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
I'm quite fond of Unova as well. Like, I loved the fact that it was kind of a soft reboot of the games. It has my second favorite set of villains in the franchise, after Team Skull. Actually, that might be third favorite now, because Team Yell is a thing. But, I do quite like Unova. If I had to pick a favorite region, it would probably be... I kinda have to go for Johto, I think. Meanwhile, Star hasn't played Pokemon past Generation 2.
Yep.
Guzma is my favorite trainer in the damn franchise. And I could go on at length about why I love Guzma. Him and Professor Kukui are deconstructions of the franchise in general, and I love it. Like, I'm tempted to write a Game Creator article about that at some point, although I've seen other people talk at length more eloquently than I ever have about it. Moon's a mixed bag, I will admit. I enjoyed it. There's a lot that I enjoyed about it. I've only ever been able to play through it once, and by the time I got to the post-game, I was like, okay, I'm done here. In response to things going on in the Discord server... Hey.
Wait, what's going on?
I have been hashtagged.
Oh?
Hashtag Lantern is best noodle.
I mean, you are.
We have other fantastic... We have other great noodles. There's a noodle person union. We do our best to look out for each other.
I mean, you're my best noodle.
Oh. Did the Noodle Jesus video go up yet? I can't remember.
It did. It was on Friday.
Okay, yeah. Like, I couldn't remember if I had posted that to Facebook or if I was just like, yeah, we definitely recorded that. God, the Mario RPG recording sessions were fun. The Paper Mario recording sessions are just 110% cat drug. Because apparently you get Star, Dork, Surat, and me in the same room. And just all hell breaks loose. I think it'll be like the week after next where the real magic starts happening.
Yes.
Although the bingo card videos were damn funny too.
Yeah, that one should be going up on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So then you will see why Dork does not like Hooktail.
Yep. If you know anything about Thousand Year Door, you probably know why Dork doesn't like Hooktail.
I mean, Raven couldn't figure it out, so...
I say that everyone needs to see that bingo card.
At this point, we're probably going to need our own Landstar bingo card. It's like, give a template, and then people just make their own and see what happens.
I mean, I did make a joke that you could make a drinking game after the, about the Boglywood section of the game. Drink every time phrase redacted is uttered.
Yes.
Prepare to get alcohol poisoning.
Yeah. Also, yes, now Yowza has the ability to revive the dead. So Yowza's slightly a necromancer.
Ginny got Liam one of the Johannes Cabal Necromancer books, and he's quite enjoying them. And I'm like, hell yeah!
Yeah, let's see what's in those treasure chests. Gold!
There is a singular gold coin, like in Skies of Arcadia. God, I can't... It's gonna be a while before we get to that game. A long while. A very long while. But I can't wait till we do, because I love that game.
I still like how nobody questions that we're just able to walk underwater with no problems. Oh, got a sanctuary token. Yay! More shiny coin thingies. I think we have all of them now. Oracle set tokens will open the path to the deepest area of the sanctuary. Sounds spooky. I think there's a strange door at the deepest level of the Blue Caves. And we got Dread Pirate Carter as the achievement. Oh, and we are now outside of the magma chamber. Good to know. There's a goblin here. It's a goblin trader, apparently.
Oh my god, he's a member of a union! I'm a member of a union! Actually, that's kind of, sort of, not really true now. Because I got my Certified Dietary Manager certification a couple of weeks ago, and I paid my membership dues. I am now a member of the Association of Nutrition and Food Service Professionals. So yeah, I have a professional organization I'm part of now. Huzzah!
Ooh.
I should probably actually look at the damn forum for that, but lazy.
Look at my man coming up in the world.
It has always been my dream to be part of a union since that one damn episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Deep Space Nine is my favorite Trek, and I will die on this hill.
Why is it always? Oh right, we went over that last time, Bunker Hill.
Either that, or it's that hill from the Battle of Fredericksburg.
I think Yowza said it was Bunker Hill, so.
Yep. I don't remember all the details of the Battle of Fredericksburg. I just remember that one side of that battle was on a hill. The other side of that battle was like, let's charge at that hill and shoot those guys. And the people on the hill won, because they're like, look at those idiots down there. We have a clear line of fire. What the hell is wrong with them? God, I remember when I was in high school, our church youth minister decided to, take us on individual bonding experiences, when we were seniors. And for me, he's like, let's check out the various Civil War battlefields around here. And so he's taking me around, and I'm telling him about the battles. He's like, how do you already know this? I'm like, dude, I literally live right in the middle of one of these. How would I... Of course I friggin' know what happened here.
So you could have just trolled him and been like, I lived it.
Yep. I literally trip over Civil War artifacts.
And they don't tickle.
They do not, no.
I'd be a little concerned, though, if artifacts just randomly tickled you.
Not gonna say it. Not gonna say it. Not gonna say it.
Boop. What do you have to say for yourself, Osriel? Meh.
Why does the chat block coward? Didn't we fix that already?
I have no clue. Maybe they're taking. Maybe the bot takes it as like, oh, you're being unnecessarily antagonistic. Makes about as much sense as anything else.
Mm-hmm. The bot is a coward.
Fight me, bot!
Fight me! Vegeta, if I fight you, it'll be a pity fight. Is that what you want? God, I miss Dragon Ball Abridged.
I know, same.
I get why they stopped. It's still just like... And they stopped at a good point, too.
Yeah, let's face it, the Boo games are not very good. Or the Boo Saga is not very good.
Like I remember enjoying it as a kid, but it is... Like so many of the problems that several of the other previous arcs had, the Boo arc has magnified.
Yes.
Like Toriyama's known for writing by the seat of his pants, and like, even by the time of the Frieza arc, it was definitely, you could tell it was kind of catching up with him.
Yeah.
Like the Android/Cell, whatever you want to call it, arc, like, it's very obvious. The Boo arc? Oh my god.
Yeah. The Boo arc always was my least favorite section.
Weirdly, I liked bits of GT better than I liked the Boo arc.
Like, GT had some ideas, but they never implemented them well.
Yeah. I do hope that Super is going to start doing things with Oop. Then again, I don't actually watch Super because, like, every time I look at a review or a plot summary, I'm like, oh my god, I think I have a brain tumor now.
Yes.
to borrow a quote from Futurama, that was so bad I think it gave me cancer. Also, if you want in-depth discussion on Dragon Ball, go to our friend Mr. Fusion's YouTube channel for Dragon Ball Dissection.
Well, I don't think he knows I exist, so...
He knows I exist.
Well, yes, he's friends with you on Facebook.
Yep. He's super cool, and he looks fetching in a dress. Like, seriously, getting to meet him when I was going to see Courage and Mrs. Courage a couple years ago was super cool, because he was actually working on that production of Singing in the Rain that Mrs. Courage was in, and so, like, I'm in the audience, and I see him, and I'm like, oh my god, there's Lance, oh my god! And so, like, after the show, I run up to him, and I'm like, Lance, how you doing? It's me! It's Courage's brother! I talked to you on YouTube! You're awesome! And he's like, thanks! So we just spent, like, 15-20 minutes nerding out, and it was just awesome, because Lance is super duper awesome and does super duper cool stuff. I mean, there are ghosts in the Boo arc of Dragon Ball Z.
In more ways than one.
Oh, friggin' Gotenks, god. Friggin' god.
Yeah.
Son of a god. Love, hate, clouds, womp. I got so distracted by Dragon Ball and I've totally lost track of what we're doing in game.
That's fine, so did I. Alright, where's my... Nope. Give me my... Where'd it come? Give me my crystal shard and send me back to the keep, thank you.
Kirby and the crystal shards.
We are the crystal gems, we'll always save the day. Let's see, who should we leave behind? I guess I'll keep you guys around for the moment. But as you see, we got a bit of a party going on here, and as you can kinda tell, Boba Fett also evolved.
I forgot that Boba Fett was one of our dudes.
Actually, while I'm at it, here. Thanks. Okay. Got a shift stone, thanks. Pretty sure I'll donate, yeah, you can have Cedra, since I got the other critter. And let's see, we also got... Here, you can have Cave Johnson.
Well, I'm here now. Time to go fight off the moon, people. God, I'm out of practice.
Okay, so now we gotta start looking around for, I guess, where we go next. Which
I think they said deepest part of
the blue caves, right?
Caves,
yeah.
We should also look for more of those slime statues to do the thing.
I actually found 2 of them. The third one we're not getting to yet.
God damn. Give me my slimes! I just started playing as the Dragon Quest hero in Smash. Give me the damn slimes.
Turns out we can't get to that one until apparently we go to the underworld.
We gotta go to hell, got it.
Yep. We're gonna go to hell in a handbasket.
Going to hell in a bucket, but at least I'm enjoying the ride. I am not a Grateful Dead fan, but I do enjoy that song. I don't dislike the Grateful Dead. I don't get why people get so crazy about them. Like, I've legit known Deadheads who are like, yeah, man, the Dead are the greatest band ever. And I'm like, are you sure about that?
I know my dad's a Grateful Dead fan.
Okay.
I've listened to them and I'm just kind of like, I'm falling asleep listening to this.
They're not bad. Like...
Yeah. It's like literally the only one I remember was something about a train high on cocaine.
Casey Jones, you'd better watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind.
That one, yep.
And you know that notion just crossed my mind. Yeah, like, going to hell in a bucket is something that shows up on deep tracks occasionally, and I'm like, yeah, I can dig this. Deep tracks is great for me learning to love bands that I never loved. So a great example of this, the Moody Blues. The only song that, like, the mainstream classic rock stations play of the Moody Blues is pretty much, Nights in White Satin. I friggin' hate that song. So I'm like, oh, I must just hate the Moody Blues, because that's the only song they play. And then, on deep tracks, I would hear other Moody Blues songs, Story in Your Eyes being a notable one, and then a couple others. And I'm like, this is awesome! Why the hell are they not playing this instead? Likewise, ton of Emerson, Lake and Palmer stuff, they play more on deep tracks just because they're too damn long to play on mainstream radio. And I'm like, yeah, this is groovy. Let's see here, Little Feat. Little Feat is a band you never hear played on the radio, but hearing them on deep tracks, I'm like, these guys are friggin' amazing. Ooh. Ooh.
I don't think I can move it. So then the question is, where do I go? I think I covered everything else here in the Blue Caves.
Down and... She said, like, the deepest room in the Blue Cave, so
Okay.
down and to the right, maybe?
Yeah, looks like it. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, maybe it can be raised, but I'm not sure how I can raise it.
Well, see, you need to fight, Phantoon, Dragon, Kraid, and Ridley. No, wait, wrong game. Hey, if the game's gonna give me opportunities to make Super Metroid jokes, I'm gonna take them.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Onward, Yoshi! Yoshi!
God, if I get through the paperwork this week, I may write an article about Yoshi.
Ooh.
Not sure if Jaden will go for it, but
I mean,
that ain't gonna stop me from writing it.
I mean, I see your other two ones are currently pending, so...
They've been pending for like 2 weeks now. So it's
True.
just like, eh.
True, my Odin Sphere one was pending for a while, too.
Yeah. We've got a lot of writers and a lot of content going out now, which is great because it means I don't have to feel as rushed to do them. But
Yeah. Yeah, I got another monk egg. It's... Okay, let's try down here then. Since this is the farthest right. Ah, okay, this area. I forgot about this area. Okay, we need to find the key of power to unlock the abandoned door where Marduk is supposed to be hiding. Frozen orbital tells us we need to explore the lowest area of the sanctuary to find what we're seeking. Let's see. There's a 5th sanctuary token that we're still missing. Hi! Who are you?
creepy.
Oh, right, you were the guy that helped arrest the one alchemist. The area's closed off for a good reason. No ordinary monster keeper should ever set foot. Not sure if I can give it to you. You've already risen to the rank of Keeper Knight. Still relatively young, talented, blah blah blah. Yeah, so we're gonna have to fight for the last token.
God damn it.
Okay, let's see what you got.
He's got Gamera, he's got Pimps Ahoy, he's got a Durgan.
He's got 2 Durgans, technically.
Hmm.
Well, actually, he's got... technically he's got 4, because Pimps Ahoy is also a Durgan.
He's got... He is 2/3 Durgan.
I mean, you said he's a Dragoon, so... Let's see...
Oh my... AJD Monster Sanctuary. It's funny you should mention the races, Surat, because there's something I do want to do for stream sometime. So, some games have randomizers and they're frequently used for races. I want to do the Link to the Past randomizer. I don't intend on trying to be, like, racy speedrunning with it. It would just be solely to watch me dick around and get horribly, horribly lost.
Well, shoot, this is already looking bad. And there goes Inchi.
Well, crap.
This is not going well in the slightest.
The Keeper duels in general tend to be harder for some reason. Like, even TV Tropes pointed that out, and I can't remember the details of why that is so, but...
I'll probably just lose to this one really quick, and then I guess I'll work on that later. Or I'll just have to play around with some stuff.
But we can do a little bit of just level grinding and chatting for a bit.
Yeah, that one guy really recovers hard. Might be one of those cases where I have to do it individual attacks first.
Oh god, it's the Axum Rangers all over again.
Well, let me take another test run, see maybe if I just did the wrong order. I mean, at least the game's pretty generous about the fact that you don't just game over.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here.
Summon Meteor.
If only. does seem a little unbalanced, doesn't it?
Poor Bowser and his non-existent magic defense.
Yeah. Yeah, seems like at this point the main focus would have to be on the middle dragon, because I think he's the one causing the most problems.
Have any of our characters just considered, like, shooting the other keepers? I'm just gonna throw that out there, like, oh, we have a sinister plan. To thwart our plan, you must defeat us in a monster duel. Or I could just shoot you.
I don't know if they have guns.
Like, one of my favorite moments in the Mega Man Battle Network franchise happens in Mega Man Battle Network 6. Towards the end of the game, plot is happening, but you're also being thwarted by kind of the joke villains who contribute to the boss rush. And you defeat all of their net navies, and like you're like, yes, I've defeated you, now get out of the way. And they look at each other and they're like, wait a minute, we're fighting a 6th grader. Why don't we just beat him up?
Also, hello, Kikyo.
Oh, we have a Kikyo?
In the YouTube chat.
We have a Kikyo! Hi, yes, we do mean guns, Kikyo.
Again, it just completely one-shots Yowza, and I don't like that.
This game has a very weird difficulty curve.
It really does.
And, like, I know it's supposed to be, like... It's rubber banding a bit so that, like, the levels stay comparable to you, but, like, the AI seems a little bit too malicious.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Wasn't there an adjustable difficulty setting?
I think a new one, yeah, but I don't know where it is.
You know what? Let's, once we, finish getting beaten up by this jerk or beating him up, we can go into the menu and see if we can find out.
Yeah.
Because I think you did set it on normal to begin with, as I recall.
I think so, yeah.
We at Landstar Industries are not above lowering the difficulty if we're having trouble. Wait. Or at least I'm not. I don't know about Star.
Depends. Let's see here. Options. Gameplay. Don't see it here. Inputs. Nope. Audio, nope. Video, nope.
Okay. Let's see here. Status.
Nope, that just messes with that.
Okay. Huh.
So I'm pretty sure I'm just stuck having to grind a little bit.
Oh well. It was worth checking.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Just seems like I always ever do more progress off-screen leveling up than I do in these streams, and I don't want to give people a bad show.
I get that.
'Cause I swear I'm not a bad gamer.
You're not. You're not. There's a reason you're playing the games and I'm not. Like 9/10 of the games we play, I'm pretty sure Star is better than me at. Like the remaining 1/10 are like Sonic games. Oh my god, it's Joust!
Yep.
Okay, we are supposed to be able to swap difficulties freely, it's just a matter of
Figuring out how.
Yep, okay. That might be something we have to do from the main menu,
Yeah, well, let me take care of this fight first and...
yeah. Joust, the greatest of arcade games. Joust isn't even my favorite arcade game, it's just one I'm fond of. Like, the X-Men arcade beat-em-up was always, like, the game that Courage and I went out of our way to play at the local arcade. So what's the name of the...
I did get a dodo, and then I traded it to make the penguin. Because for some reason, Lady needed a dodo egg to make the penguin.
That is some Jurassic Park sound and shit going on.
Yeah. I got some kind of egg. Oh, it was the pterodactyl egg.
Okay.
Okay, but let's check the, let's check the options here. No, looks like it's about the same.
Murder.
So, I'm not sure how you're supposed to be able to change options.
To Google! Monster Sanctuary. Change difficulty. Bless you.
Thanks.
Literally nothing is
I'm not surprised.
friggin' useless ass internet. Everything I am seeing though is saying like, yep, it's a nasty difficulty spike at random.
And yes, I have fought the dragons at the snowy place. I think that was actually where I got my dragon egg, was from that fight.
Wham.
Whoops.
Seriously, I want a Yoshi in real life.
I know, right? That makes things so much easier. It's like, who needs cars when you got a Yoshi?
Yoshis are eco-friendly.
Yes. Alright, I can't go that way yet because I obviously, the next update will have the difficulty settings, so I'm stuck with this for now.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Hurry up and update. Got.
Mood. Scheduled for February, so we're like a little bit off.
Well, the next couple of weeks are gonna be wonky, so.
Yeah.
So, I'm probably gonna be talking about this again at the end of the stream, but, like, I've got some real world shit going on.
Yep.
So, like, I'm legit not sure what's going to happen in the next week or so. There's a non-zero chance we may have to cancel the next stream, but we won't know until we get there.
Yeah.
And likewise, I just nudged my headphones, and now everything's way too loud. There we go. Okay, fixed that. Likewise, for Valentine's Day, we're kind of planning potentially a special stream, so...
Yes.
It could be by the time we get back to this game, the update will be implemented.
Yeah.
I potentially have 3 D&D sessions next weekend.
Yes.
Because my real-life D&D group doesn't think things through.
No.
Like, I missed the last D&D session because of, again, real-life things. I just couldn't do D&D that night. I really super couldn't. And, like, afterwards, the DM, like, messages us and is like, okay, so Saturday, February the 6th, we're having our regular D&D session. And then Sunday, February the 7th, one of our players wants to run a one-shot. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's awkward because I streamed that day, but I guess I can free that. And then Raven's also having a session, which I'm really looking forward to. I still have to make my character for that, but it's like, oh shit, I have 3 D&D sessions and other shit to do. Ginny, can we talk about this?
Yeah.
We could do a couple of one-offs if necessary.
Yeah.
I mean, we truthfully don't know how long the Valentine game will take.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you found something magical for that.
Yes.
Yeah, we were actually talking about that today, I think it was. Yeah,
yes,
today.
We were.
I've lost all concept of time this week. I'm sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
Basically, Star's like, what should we do for Valentine's Day? And I was like, we should find dating sims. So, Star was going through a bunch of them, and she found one specific one. And I believe my exact words were, "That's our Hitler!"
Yep.
Because I love me a good cat drugs-inducing dating sim.
Yes.
If Hannibal has taught us anything. Hell, even a dandelion taught us that.
Yep. Like, literally it was, I was looking up, like, weird dating sims, and this just happened to pop in on there.
Yep.
So I looked it up, and it's like, oh, there it is. It's...
I mean, there are a lot of trippy dating sims out there.
There really
So,
is.
So you could probably safely say it, and we'd be like, no, that's not it, but that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Actually, are you okay with me messaging Surat privately about what it is?
Yeah, that's fine.
Just so he safely knows.
Alright, have fun, Becca.
Ooh, Munchkin. Munchkin's fun. Take care, Becca. Oh, why did we have that one? I think, and I'm
Huh?
It'll be in the DMs later. I feel like we have at least one of those. Or either that or it was on your Steam wish list.
We don't have that one, no.
Okay.
I believe you actually sent that to Anna one time as a gift.
Why the hell didn't I send it to you?
I don't know! Probably because you found something else that you thought I would like.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. I know almost nothing about it except for the obvious.
Same. But yeah, I recognize the name.
Yeah. Like, it's one I see, like, every once in a while when I'm looking at people's wish lists or whatever, or when I'm just surfing the internet, I'm like, oh yeah, that exists.
Yeah.
And I even think, like, oh yeah, no, weren't we thinking of streaming that at some point? And then I promptly forget about it.
Yeah.
Itchy back, itchy back, itchy back, itchy back.
I mean, I've been pretty itchy myself, probably because of this sweater.
It's a good sweater.
It is a nice sweater. Very warm. Even my mom was like, it actually looks good on you.
Erp. And there goes my glass of water.
I barely touched mine. You're not wrong.
Oh yes, dearie me. I can't do too much more of that without without the urge to spoil something that'll be coming up in the Paper Mario
Yeah.
LPs later.
Yeah, because I don't think we see her till Friday's episode.
Yeah. Where you get to hear me be angry about things. And then not stop being angry for like 8 episodes.
Well, the big stuff doesn't happen until like the week after.
Yeah.
Because we're just gonna be finishing up the Hooktails section on Wednesday, so.
Mm-hmm. We do need to do a side quest session at some point.
Yeah, I slightly started doing that, but I couldn't actually do it yet, so. Like, I ended up getting a quest and I can't seem to figure out how to solve it yet, and it takes 30 coins to drop a quest, and it's like, I don't want to waste the money.
Okay, we can do it on screen this week, perhaps.
Yeah. Alright, let's see here.
Wait, puzzles. Oh boy.
Yes.
You see, I have the bus. You have redacted. But, well, to be fair, we all have redacted.
Yeah.
It's going to be redacted until those videos go up because
Yep.
I want everybody to go into that as fresh as possible.
Yes.
If we didn't already have a shitload of emojis in that server, I would make one of those an emoji in the server.
I mean, we have 9 left, I think, so...
Yeah, but...
Well, eventually we'll probably end up phasing some out, depending.
yeah. Scias is forever. I am going to eat the fugu. Nom 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 nom.
But you could die.
So there's this book, Console Wars, which is, sort of a, loosely based on a true story telling of the, of Sega in the early 90s, and, one of the anecdotes in it is, Al Milson, who was, like, Sega of America's marketing guy, was visiting Sega of Japan at one point, and, like, the Sega of Japan people ordered him fugu as sort of like a practical joke, like, oh, we're gonna make this gaijin eat the fugu, oh. And, like, they tell him about it, and he just picks it up and actually eats it, and he's like, not bad. And they're all shocked that he actually did it, because none of them were willing to do it. And so, like, Al Nielsen realizes that, like, Sega of Japan was way more risk-averse compared to Sega of America, which was a big cause of some of the conflicts between them, and why Sega of America wound up way more successful than Sega of Japan was during the Genesis era. I like Sega, can you tell?
Yes. No almond egg this time. Or dodo egg, I should say.
Dodo!
Yes, sir, he's got the last dodo. Oh, I never got this one.
Last melon. The rock, paper, scissors thing just reminded me of something from the original Mega Man. So, in Mega Man 1, the Mega Buster, the pea shooter. Oh, hello, old man by the sea.
Yes, he just gave me a reward box, which was a craft box. It's a box within another box. And a sunstone.
Moonstone, sunstone, we all scream for one stone. Perfect gold stone, we love you. Gypsy. Anyway, what the hell was I talking about before that?
I have no clue.
Mega Man, right. So, the pea shooter does, like, a set amount of damage to all of the bosses. The, one boss it does a little extra damage to is, in fact, Cutman. And the reason for this is because, Mega Man's name in Japan is Rockman.
Mm-hmm.
And as we all know, rock beats scissors.
I still don't really get why paper beats rock, though.
I've never had that adequately explained to me.
Yeah.
Although, I've seen some great variations of rock, paper, scissors, some of them more serious than others. Like, there's one that is rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock.
That would be Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, which adds some complications to it. But one of my favorite jokes from anything, it was from a webcomic that has not been a thing for more than 15 years, but 1, 2, 3, shoot! Rock! Three-legged man! Ha! In your face! Three-legged man eats a rock! God damn it, I lose every time because of that.
But yeah, it always confused me, because it's like, rock beats scissors, yep, these scissors are busted, I can't do anything with them. Scissors cuts paper, yep, this paper is useless, I can't do anything with it. Paper covers rock. Rock is fine.
Yeah, the rock isn't going to asphyxiate, it's still just as hard and bashy as it was 2 seconds ago. Like, the scissors are broken, the paper is broken. The rock, at most, is marginally inconvenient.
It could bust out at any time.
Excuse me.
You're fine. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's also a weird game, tic-tac-toe.
Oh god, so... that is a dating sim we could play, potentially, but, there is a game called, God, I can't even remember the name of it, it's like Magical School Horse Hall or something. It is a dating sim slash you're going to wizard school. The protagonist's canon name, I swear I'm not making this up, is Mary Sue. But, you do things to level up magical abilities, and then you date people in between, and then, like, every so often you have magical tests, and one of the magical tests you're actually in competition with another student, and, one of the options is to try to confuse them by getting in an argument with them, and in the LP of it that I was going through, it was a screenshot LP, the argument that the player got into with the other student was, do you want to play tic-tac-toe? No, let's play dots and crosses! What? They're the same game. No, they're not! And like, the other student goes on a long rant about why they're not the same game, and so the player character just leaves and leaves them trapped in the maze. Hey, where'd you go? Huh. I have learned something.
Yes. I mean, it's probably like the equivalent of, like, the supposed origin story of Humpty Dumpty.
The Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump. I originally heard the Weird Al version of that, and it turns out the actual version of the song is much funkier.
I mean, to be fair, Humpty Dumpty was a bit of a jerk to Alice.
Everybody was kind of a jerk to Alice.
True, but he specifically was like, I could just kill you.
Welcome to Humpty Dumpty, starring murder.
I mean, it's not as weird as that one game we saw.
You're gonna have to be... We've seen many weird games, Star.
The one that had a questionable name.
You're still gonna have to be more specific than that.
Nut and milk.
Oh, right.
Yeah, like, I think the story about Humpty Dumpty was, I think he was actually based off of a cannon that fell off of a wall.
I know that several of the characters in, Through the Looking Glass and Alice in Wonderland were based on British political figures. Like, I'm pretty sure that, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, the March Hare, the Mad Hatter were all parliamentarians.
Actually, that reminds me, do I have enough rare shells? I'm missing one, I think. Which I bet you it's under that one spot I can't go in because I can't shrinky-dink.
We need Ant-Man.
Yeah, I think I only have the 4 at the moment, so we're gonna have to probably wait for the number 5.
So, a couple of years ago, I was in one of my nutrition classes, and they were actually gearing up for Halloween, and they were talking. Several of my classmates were talking about having a fancy meeting, a food nutrition club meeting, which I never went to any of those because I had a job. I worked full time. But, so they were talking about this year for Halloween, we're gonna all go to the meeting dressed as superheroes. We're gonna be Marvel heroes. Yeah, this is great. And so, like, one of them's like, I'll be Deadpool. I'll be Spider-Man. I'll be Thor. I'll be Hulk. Is anyone gonna be Ant-Man? Nobody cares about Ant-Man, and I'm in my corner of the classroom, and I just I just perk up and I'm like, excuse me? We respect Ant-Man in this house, young lady. Sorry. One of the kids at work for a while would come to work in an Ant-Man costume, and I was like, hell yeah! Do you want like 20 chocolate chip cookies, kid? Because that's how you get 20 chocolate chip cookies.
Sure, no sweat. Let me just actually look at my talkie bits. Okay. Yeah, those I can't do just yet, so... Well, I can always see what happens when we try fighting some of the boss monsters again. Since we can do that. Oop. Now let's go all the way back. Start with you.
Okay, and it's boosted to where we are pretty much.
Yes. So let's see here. You're weak against wind. So
My god, we're fighting the protagonist from SteamWorld Dig!
either that or we're fighting Robo from Chrono Trigger.
Robo's my name, don't remember the words.
It's
but
been a while, yeah.
I urgently need a hug.
Yeah, just a little bit.
You see, Frog was always my favorite party member in Chrono Trigger, and then the I Want to Use Magic video of Chrono Trigger the Musical came out, and I was like, oh, Robo, no! I want to use magic! I want you to use magic!
You're good at other things.
Yeah. In the DS, the thing about Robo is he's slow, but he can actually hit several elements independently of any other character, so he's useful to have around.
Yes.
Especially for the Magus fight. Magus? Magus?
I don't know, they change it.
I don't know how that word is pronounced, and I've only ever seen it written. I'm sorry.
To be fair, Square loves to mess with their pronunciations of things.
Yep.
Like, I still don't know which is the right version for the Final Fantasy X protagonist, because on one hand they say Tidus in Dissidia, but they say Tidus in Kingdom Hearts 2.
It's canonically supposed to be Tidus. It's supposed to be titties.
No, it's supposed to be Scias.
And like, I know the protagonist from FF9 is like Zidane.
Yeah, Zidane actually in Dissidia.
Zidane, yeah. But because it's like the Japanese name was something like Zidane. He's Rodan, got it. Unpopular opinion. As good as Chrono Trigger is, there are several Square games for the SNES that I like better. I like Final Fantasy IV better than I like Chrono Trigger. And there are definitely better games than Final Fantasy IV. Chrono Trigger's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. There's a reason it gets all the hype. That said, like, Final Fantasy VI is amazing. Super Mario RPG is amazing. Earthbound, even though it's not a Square game, is amazing.
Oh, I was hoping I would actually get some level ups from that, but nope. Okay, good to know.
Seriously, this sounds like Norfair music.
Maybe it is.
If it was Norfair, there would be more acid, lava, and space pirates.
Maybe there is.
Oh, crap!
Alright, let's try this again. I'm probably not gonna make it, but I'll try again.
Eric, you are the worst.
Seems it, yes. God damn it, why do you kill my characters in one hit like that? That's what I don't get. You knocked that off. And there goes Scias. That is really frustrating.
Yeah, if I had to cite a specific weakness in this game, it would definitely be the completely uneven difficulty.
I think I've seen that complaint with a lot of people, to be honest.
Yeah. Like, this is not a bad game.
No, it isn't.
I wouldn't call it necessarily the best game out there, but it's a good, solid game. But
Yeah.
and I get that these are bosses; they're supposed to be harder, but it shouldn't be like, oh, you steamroll regular enemies fine, and then you get to a boss and are completely stonewalled automatically.
Yeah.
Like, it shouldn't be that much of a tactical... Like, there should be some tactical change, because they're using teams and whatnot, but...
Right.
It shouldn't be that jarring, I don't think.
No, especially since we're literally the same freaking level.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like, game devs, what the hell? Ham.
Ham.
Actually, Ham was involved in one of the pieces of paperwork I was doing this afternoon.
Oh, lovely.
Yep.
You guys really like to be up on Pimps Ahoy.
Itchy nose.
Gizmic better? It's at least lasting longer than last time, but...
Yeah.
yeah, Cultist Derek is a weenie. Okay. Okay. Ah, crud, I used the wrong... Damn it.
Well.
Okay, this time let's use it on the right character. Thank you. Tempted to just forfeit this and try it again. Or the game will just let me do that for me. Okay.
Well.
I was doing better. That's at least something.
Seriously, like, the uneven game... You'd think that someone in testing would have noticed that, like, hey, the difficulty curve kind of yo-yos badly here. Like,
yeah.
Like, it almost feels like everybody who tested the game was, like, already an expert in the strategy of it or something, maybe?
Yeah.
Cause I know, whenever we get back to the Space Quest games, that was a problem in the testing of Space Quest 6. Nobody who tested the game was everybody who tested the game already knew all the solutions to the puzzles.
Yeah.
So, there's one specific puzzle in that game where, originally there was, like, a funny background event that gave you the solution to a specific puzzle. And, like, when the game changed directors, the director, like, saw the funny background event and was like, oh, why is that here? And they got rid of it. And, so, like, shortly before the game was getting released, the previous director called up, Josh Mandel, who was the new director of the game, and was like, so, did you... Somehow the conversation about the TV commercial in-game came up. He's like, man, I can't wait to see the TV commercial in-game. Oh, we took that out. You did what? We took it out. There's no reason for it to be there. Then how did you solve the sensor puzzle? Oh shit, is that what that was there for? So they ended up having to stick something in the manual that effectively gave you the solution.
Well, I was doing better last time. But yeah, from what I saw in the press update, that keepers seem to be the main sticking points for people.
Yep. And the keeper fights just seem... awful.
Yeah. Like, they seem unnecessarily hard for some reason.
I'm sensing some parallels to Origami King. Because I know I talk about this in the Paper Mario LP. I've been trying to play through Origami King as well. There are parts of that game I really like. There are parts of the game where I'm like, okay, this is fine. And then there are the damn boss fights. I hate the boss fights. I don't hate the bosses themselves. The idea of the bosses themselves are cool. Like, having to fight, like, colored pencils and scissors and things like that. That's awesome! I like that! I'm okay with that. That is fine. That is not the issue. It's the mechanics of the boss fights. They are awful. They are so friggin' awful. It's like, arrange the dials in a set amount of time so that you can actually reach the place to hit the boss, but only if you arrange the things and activate the... No, it's just awful. It's just terrible. Oh, yeah, you're not wrong about this being kind of Pokemon Uranium-y, and where it's, like, designed to be, like, for hardcore competitive people who know the game inside and out. It pains me to say this.
Mm-hmm.
I dislike the boss fights in Origami King enough that I am actively considering trading it in for another game.
Huh.
Like, I don't want to do that. I want to like the game, because I love Paper Mario, but, like, the boss fights infuriate me enough that I'm like, maybe? I clicked a thing.
Oh.
I'm back now. I accidentally clicked a thing.
Oh. Okay.
Nobody saw that.
Saw what?
Exactly. I'm kind of in the middle between you and Dorka in terms of Origami King.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely like Thousand Year Door better than I like Origami King. I don't dislike Origami King, except for the boss fights. The thing is, like, I really don't like the boss fights, like, at all. Like, at one point I was trying to play through one of them today, and I was just like, you know what, I don't have the headspace for this. I've been doing paperwork, and now I'm trying to do this. I'm not doing this today. Weirdly, my favorite Paper Mario is probably Super Paper Mario, but that's just because I'm weird like that. I feel like the narrative and characterization are the strongest, even if the gameplay is... I do like the gameplay for Super Paper Mario, even though it's just okay platforming. And I do love seeing how excited Dork gets for Origami King.
Yeah.
Like I do legit believe there should be kind of like a happy medium between Thousand Year Door and Origami King. Like ramping up more on the papercraft aesthetic and the papery things, and sure, keep the good solid JRPG mechanics that Thousand Year Door has. Maybe throw some gimmicks into it, but like don't go too crazy like Sticker Star, Color Splash, and boss fights for Origami King get. Like, and like Origami King has a lot of humor and a lot of emotion, although not not as much emotion as Super Paper Mario does. Why are the keepers so friggin' awful?
I don't know. See, any specific items? Nothing specific, unfortunately. Okay. Let's see. Alright, let's see if we try with this party then this time. But it's like every other time it just kills Yaoza outright, so I don't know. Okay, so... God damn it. And it won't even let me switch over to a fallen one to use a revive on, which is obnoxious.
Yeah, that... Like, that seems like an oversight in terms of how the mechanics work to me. Like, it's mind-boggling that he's able to one-shot your dudes like that.
I know.
Like, what the hell is...
Yeah. Also doesn't help that for some reason he gets early attack too, with taking out my third attempt.
Mm-hmm.
That would explain a few things.
What? I have to go punch a game developer.
Yeah.
We have been going for about 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
We did make some progress.
Yeah. Okay. I really wish they would just not target the same person at one hit. Like, I think that's what gets me the most, is that they immediately just go for the first, as they do that.
And again, it does feel like the damage they're doing is ridiculous. Like, we may also tweak equipment as well at some point, but...
Well, I don't think equipment's gonna do much, unfortunately. It might be the case of I have to level up to, like, ridiculous levels to get to this.
That... Again, that's...
And I usually don't like doing that.
Yeah, no, but especially because that just means the next section will yo-yo to that level.
Yeah, and that's not gonna be fun either.
Yeah, that's... You know what? Let's, We can discuss this during the week, but,
Yeah.
It might not be a bad idea to take, like, a couple weeks off from this, or a couple weeks off from streaming it anyway, and just do a couple of dating sims, wait for the difficulty update to come out, and then try it again then.
Yeah.
But because we're not the only ones having this problem.
Yeah.
So, because we have a couple dating sims in mind, we have a couple other things we could one-shot easily enough. But yeah, I like when a game gets this frustrating, it's not fun for us, and then it's not fun for the viewers either.
Yeah.
So we can, as good as the good parts of this game are, like, it is a little frustrating, and hang on a sec. I am clicking a thing.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. There's a couple of strategies here, but... Alright. But, yeah, we can call it... We can call it a night for, Oh, Yeah, if we do dating sims, you are welcome to tag along, V.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out this week, assuming I don't turn into pudding. But in any case, shout-outs, shout-out, as always, to Yorkshire Raven. Go check his stuff out on his channel. We just got through recording the end of Arcade Spirits this week. Which was a lot of fun. Let's see here. Shout out to Surat, over on his channel. There's the Mario RPG LP going up. It's almost done. I think it's another week's worth of videos, roughly. Likewise, Surat is in an LP we're doing on Star's channel, the Paper Mario LP, Paper Mario 1000-Year Door LP, which we're also joined by Dork Princess for that, and that has been a blast. If you want to see us, if you want to read more about our opinions on various games, check us out on the Game Creator. Neither of us have had a chance to write as much. I've got 2 more articles pending, and I was working on the 3rd one before things started happening at work. The Mario Galaxy song package on the Game Rec Room, as usual, that's continuing to be a thing. Check out Lemon Light because we love them. Check out Patches because he's a floofy boy. Shout out to Viola for being great. Thank you all for coming along. Shout out to Yowza. Let's see here. I feel like I am missing something. Shout out to Star for being the best beep. Hi, Patches. But yeah, thank you all for coming out, and feel free to chat with us on the Discord channel, and we will see y'all later.
Bye-bye.